Hey everybody, welcome back for episode 2 on our series for Dandy. I have to say this game has like the perfect vibe that makes me really excited and energetic to jump into the game and play more. There's just every now and then I run into certain games that are like, they put you in the right mindset right before you start, and this is definitely one of those games. So I'm really happy to hear that you guys seem to be pretty into the idea of me playing a little bit more of this. There were, a couple of opinions going in either direction, but it seemed like predominantly the reception was favorable. We've got a lot to learn and figure out about this game, and we're going to hopefully do that together. You know what? You're right. It does really look like an egg. I had it in my head that because it actually looks a lot like the top of a mushroom as well, but I guess it's kind of missing the stalk there, so you know what? Probably an egg. I also learned that apparently this isn't each one of these leads to a different level, I guess. It's just, it sort of determines some sort of pathing thing or an item you'll get later. So I'm going to try this, and we'll see what the seed pod gives us. Get sucked into the giant owl again, and hopefully we'll run into some pretty cool items on this one. Yeah, we're still in the same mushroom world, so I guess I had sort of a false bias or something like that. Just because I saw the mushrooms, I equated the two. Anyway, most of the stuff I said on the last episode was primarily true, so I always value when that happens. It's a rare and beautiful truth that is so rare in the world of YouTube that I can say things and have them actually be honestly true just by virtue of sheer coincidence or educated guesses, I guess. So far, pretty easy start, as you would imagine, in the first few moments. We're going to make our way quickly towards a power-up, and hopefully I can hang on a lot longer than I did last time. We'll see. I mean, I don't know what the actual scope of the whole thing turns out to be, like I said last time. So we're going to be looking to uncover this secret as well as many others. Alright, we've got an orange, and it looks like a peach, and then a heart container. So I've noticed, and people told me this, the heart containers, sometimes they're full, sometimes they're not. Maybe when it's not full, this actually adds one onto my bar. I'm going to figure that out eventually. For now, we're going to go with the peach. I think that's a peach. Yep, peach gummy ring. What does this do? Peachy and Proud combo confection, ego boost, don't mess up. Oh, this is the one I loved. So if I don't take hits, over time my shots will just keep getting bigger and bigger, so I'm going to do my very best not to take any damage here. Props, by the way, for helping me figure out. I think last time I wasn't understanding that my familiar, the little guy that was shooting the watermelon spread shot, I think he had like a cooldown, and you saw that his eyes were closed, so I appreciate you letting me know that one. So it's going to aid me in going forward, knowing that if I see my familiar has eyes closed... Oh, I shot two of them! I'm the worst! I thought I had already done the evil of the day, and then I had let my attention lapse. Alright, I really have to be on the lookout for any more of those health helpers. They're a huge, huge help to be able to get a little bit extra stuff going on early on. I'm just going to shoot through that guy. And if you'll notice, my shots are quite large now. It's going to be a big help when I'm dealing with things that can quickly get out of the way. And especially when I'm trying to power through stuff, too. Look, I can one-shot these guys as long as I nail them when their shield is not in front of them. There's just some really interesting enemies in this game. I mean, it seems like it's a simplistic game, but as you start to learn and strategize around the different enemies, you'll start to notice different synergies of the enemies coming at you, just as much as my weapons have different synergies, too. So it's cool to see how there's like an offensive side and a defensive side, and then the enemies have both of those as well, in that they can both kind of fight off each other. I wonder if there's a power-up that lets me move away from the left side of the screen. I kind of doubt it because it's such a central gameplay conceit, but it seems like that could be kind of an interesting way to mix things up. I'm really curious, actually, to see what kind of things we're going to have as we get further into the game, and what kind of combinations, of course, we can make as well. I really am a big fan of the way that Oh, I didn't even see that cloud dude down there! I shot him and lost another health. I'm the worst. I'm a big fan, though, of the character changing into different art and such. Especially this one, though, in particular. This is a really good one. Okay, I've never seen the peanut. I'm going to assume it turns me into an elephant or something, but let's see. One of those marshmallow peanuts. Puff peanut pleasure. Hope you're not allergic. That doesn't tell me much about... Oh, apparently I'm allergic. Oh, okay. So maybe this acts a little bit like Blood Clot in Isaac. It looks like we've got an extra shot coming out every so often that's, like, super strong. I don't know if that's necessarily that it means it's super strong, but it looks like it. I thought all of those were cloud dudes for a split second, and I was about to just ruin everything. As it turns out, that is not the case. Also, I wonder if there's, like, right-click abilities, too? I'm gonna guess again, probably not, because it's like a big change to the gameplay, but it would be kind of neat, actually, to have like a right click to put up a shield for a split second, and then you've got to time when the things hit, and maybe you can deflect things in the other direction. I mean, I guess there's an item like that. Whether or not you trigger it, though, remains to be seen. Oh, bad damage. Real stupid damage on that one. Alright, that's a little sad. It's our first hit so far, though, so I feel like it could have gone worse. And our shots, as you saw, immediately receded in size to something rather small and inconsequential. I'm just going to try and time this for the moment. Apparently, I'm a real bad shot when it comes to killing these little seahorse dudes. What else happened? I feel like there was a couple of other tips that I was already forgetting. You know, actually, I don't actually want a ton of tips in the comments. The developer said there might be some secrets to the game, and if there's any, like, spoilery things, I definitely don't want to hear those yet. I know this game seems simple, like I said, but, like, if there is some depth that I'm not immediately aware of, having that taken away would be kind of frustrating, so I hope that I get to discover these things on my own. Eventually, and I imagine this won't take a ton of episodes, but eventually I imagine there will be a point where there's, like, you know, information has reached some sort of saturation peak, and then we can go forward from that, and at that point it won't matter at all, but for now. I don't mind little tips, though, like the one that's like, hey, did you notice your familiar's eyes were closing? That's really helpful, actually, because that's just an oversight on my own behalf, where I didn't notice a thing, and you can fill me in. Sort of like the Terraria stuff. Alright, my shots are back to being huge. I'm back to one-shotting everybody, which feels great. And watch out for these kamikaze grape folks. And I'll hook them up next to some enemies, and they'll do my work for me, actually. Freaking bomb flies, apparently. Oh yeah, take all of them out. Perfect. Someone asked if dodging is a viable strat. I believe it is early in the game, but later on it gets to be too chaotic that you can't really, you know, watch where every single enemy is accurately and still be able to get out of the way. I mean, in certain formations, I guess that's more viable, but I think really only in, like, the first 5 minutes or so of the game, probably. Although even that is up for interpretation based on how tricky your first waves get to be. Alright, we missed Honeycomb last time, the Moo Moo Milk thing. This was our, whatever it was called, Moo something. That was an extra heart piece. I want to know what this does. Honey Bit. Shrinking Sweet, tiny treat for a tiny new you. Okay, so it makes me smaller. I wouldn't have expected that, actually, but this is going to be good for dodging abilities. I've got big shots and a small dude. It's like, I got caffeine pill. I mean, yes, I'm going to equate every single item in Dandy to an item in Isaac. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to the developer if you're watching. I can't help it. Oh god, there was no avoiding damage there that I'm aware of. I probably shouldn't have been up in that corner, but I got a freaking deluge of shots coming my way. I feel like we're already about where we were on the last episode, but this is where I could get into trouble because we're going to start seeing shielded dudes. And apparently I'm supposed to not move or something like that to deal with those. We'll see. And I hope I can not take damage long enough to get big shots again. Because right now, these guys are not cutting it. Although having the extra large tears occasionally, I just said tears. Extra large shots occasionally is doing some good stuff for me. There goes a shielded dude. Be on the lookout for a heart cloud. Oh, shield. Okay, took out one. This is a rough spot. There we go. Got the other one, and dodged. Oop. Oh, we got through both very quickly there. Good. Easy wave. 3 shields. I'm going to take out the middle one. Oh, our tears are pretty large now. Wait, was I not able to shoot those projectiles? Because I didn't think I could, actually. Oh, no, I could. Never mind. I guess I just missed. There's still a few, well, quite a few, actually, system-based things that I want to understand. Are these the guys that only... They might be the ones that the shields go down when you're standing still. Okay, got it. That is what these are. Don't move. We're good. Gotta take that into consideration. And no shooting, apparently, as well. This guy could be a bit of a problem. There we go. Oh, stay still. So this is... It kind of slows down the momentum a little bit when we've got to go through a wave of them. Didn't take very long to figure out, though. Well, I mean... You guys told me about it, but still, I think I would have gotten that pretty quickly, too. Oops. This is a tricky spot, because I can't really shoot this dude. I can't, like, bend my shots. There we go. I've got to do one of those. Unfortunately, he ended up right behind the shield, so I was like, I just kind of had to power through. Alright, wait. Get rid of that one. Oh. There we go. Yeah, I guess you've got to kind of eliminate every other enemy so you can get stuck in really weird positions when there's a shield in front of who you're trying to shoot. There we go. No problem. So far, so good. We haven't taken damage in quite a while, which I'm loving. And I think we're nearly to another item, maybe another 2-3 waves. Oh, okay, got rid of the shield early on. That's important. Oh, damage, bad damage. It's important to get rid of the shield early on, especially because you don't know what's going to end up where, and you really don't want, like, hectic bullets ricocheting everywhere, because all of a sudden you're going to end up killing yourself by accident. No, anytime you're... Oh, this one maybe only has no shield when I'm moving. Okay, so that's the opposite of the other one. Here's a nice easy wave. I might actually... Oh, don't shoot it! I might actually let the power-up go on this next wave? I don't know. Depending on what we have. Maybe... I mean, I don't know what all the good ones are, but I am very curious about experimenting with new options. I mean, it's tempting to get another heart just to see how far we can go. It's probably the safe play to do it. We'll have plenty of time to uncover what other options there are. For now, let's just heal back to full. I feel better. Neat. Now watch, there'll be like a deluge of healers or something. Okay, we've got shrapnel explodey dudes. Another thing to keep in mind. Oh my god, that was the worst! I just walked right into it! I almost thought that was a cloud again. I think they're intentionally there to confuse you like that. They're so cute, too. I feel bad shooting them. You know, I didn't realize also this game is also out on iOS. So if you're looking for something to preoccupy you on your mobile device, this might be a good game for that. Oh, lucky dodge there. It actually fits perfectly with the amount of controls, considering it's such a simple game to interact with. Oh, we'll take this guy, then get out of the way. Perfect. Yeah, it's really just, you know, slide the mouse and shoot, and that's it. So that's like the one case that I think a touchscreen would work just fine on. I'm not sure if your finger would get in the way or anything, but... Oh, sneaky, sis! Hiding them behind the cloud like that. What is this little splorch thing on my screen? I don't know why that's there. Oh, is that in the background? Yeah, I think it's in the background. We'll see if that cloud covers it over when the parallax gets there. Nope, it's in the front. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe that's just like a broken animation or something. It's not clearing the way. Maybe it's going to be with us for the rest of the game. Oh, shields, right. This is an awkward spot to be in. I'm going to have to take out this guy first. Oh, I feel really dumb. I guess if I wanted to cheese it, I could just not move for a while and watch as my shots get larger, or is it based on movement as far as progression from left to right on the map? I think it is, because my shots don't seem to be getting any larger, so yeah. Okay, well played, you thought of this. What are you? Is that the Jiggler? It's the Jiggler from Adventure Time! Just gotta kind of ride the line on where those shots are. We'll take out the top one first. Oh, more bad damage! Alright, well, I'd still have been alive if I hadn't taken the heart so far. Although I can't say for how long exactly. We're having a substantially better run than last time, though. Which I'm pretty happy about. Something just shook a lot. That's exciting. Alright, there's more stupid damage, but I mean, that was a bit less avoidable, I guess. I should probably try putting myself in harm's way, just go right in front of the bullets. Oh, you know what? I want to get rid of the shield first. Because I could just shoot the bullets out of the sky and then just get right in front. Oh, but then I've got to actually time it properly. Alright, last hit. This is all I've got. Make it count. I think having the ego thing with the expanding shots is like the biggest help for getting super high damage, and then therefore avoiding damage because you're not in harm's way most of the time. Oh, another one. So many jigglers. Alright, just play it safe. Wow, it is just a non-stop jiggler fest. Whoa! We had a helicopter coming in off the screen there. Throwing in a couple shots I didn't even notice. Watch out for helicopters. Feeling like this wave of them is just unending. Okay, I can take this. Oh, what is this? Oh my god. Alright, there's a weird worm. I don't know what to do about it, though. I guess just avoid... Oh, it's gonna back up. Oh my god, it came from behind the screen! Such a bad position to be stuck in. Alright, well, I guess I found my first boss. And that is gonna do it for today's attempts. Look, I'm all the way back at the beginning of the whole game. Oh, no! Alright, I made it so far. In the end, it didn't even matter. You knew it was coming. Alright, that was episode 2 of Dandy. Game's still awesome. I'm really looking forward to seeing how I can get through some of these difficult situations with other item synergies, and there's so many to see. So, stick around. Hopefully next episode we'll beat that boss if we have another lucky run like that just was. I think it depends on picking up that freaking peach ring early on, if possible. The earlier the better on the peach ring. So that's the item to watch out for if we run into it again. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you leave a like if you enjoyed the episode, and I will see you on the next one.